Hello everybody and welcome to SnackTube. Don't know if you can hear that, but it is really windy outside. Right, today I have to say I'm already going into this with somewhat of an opinion. I haven't actually tried it yet, I haven't eaten any of it yet, but given how much of a pain in the butt this was to prepare, I'm already feeling like I never want to buy it again. So I'll show you what it is. This is an Aunt Bessie's Pud Pot. It's a triple choc sponge with chocolate sauce. Now, in order to make this, you have to open it up and then put in 2 tablespoons of cold water and then stir it and then you stick it in the microwave. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, it's all powder. It's cake mix, basically. And you put the water in, give it a wee stir, and it all just clumps together in a big ball, and it doesn't even take most of the floury stuff with it, which was very annoying. So I had to get a fork and stir it properly with a fork to kind of sieve it a wee bit, because I can't get a whisk in there. And then I was like scraping it off the fork and scraping it off the spoon and getting it round, and it took absolute ages and a bit of muscle just to get it to the point where I could actually form it into a cake and put it in the thing. So it took me a good 5 minutes of work before I could even put this in the microwave. So that's pissed me off. So put it in the microwave. 80 seconds I put it in for. It says 70 seconds for 750 watts. I've got a 700 watts, so I did the 80 seconds. That should be fine. And then you get a wee bag of chocolate sauce. You pour that on there. I have to admit, I thought it would be thicker, because it was more the consistency of like Nutella, or maybe a little bit thicker than Nutella, which is a bit weird. But it looks like it has all melted since it's been put on there, which is good. Now, I'm hoping this is nice, because I really fancied this when I picked it up. By the way, I got this in Lidl. This was in their section where they're getting rid of stuff and it's not going to get stocked anymore. So I don't know if you can get these in other supermarkets or anything. I would imagine so. They're Aunt Bessie's, and Aunt Bessie's is a fairly popular brand, as anyone in the UK will know. So yeah, I thought it sounded nice. But I think, unless this tastes absolutely heavenly and divine, I would probably just suggest, if you want a chocolate sponge cake, just buy one of those ones that come in a wee pot, and literally all you have to do is put it on a plate and then nuke it. Like, just get one of those, because this was a pain in the bum. An absolute pain to prepare, and I don't fancy doing that again. But we've got to give a full review. So let's have a look at the nutritional informations. So 302 calories, 15%. It's quite a lot, but desserts tend to, and it's a lot of chocolate. 8.8 grams of fat, that's 13%, that's quite high. 26% of your saturates, 5.2 grams, so it's a lot of your saturates for the day. 35% of your sugars, 31.3 grams, and then less than 1% of your salt. So it's not good for you. Of course it's not. It's cake. Cake is very rarely good for you. Even carrot cake is bad. Carrot cake's nice. So what are the ingredients? In fact, there's a wee blurb. There's a bit to read. So let's see what she says. Oh, you don't even need to find a mug. Just use the pot. My Pud Pots are perfect at any time of the day and when you need a comforting sweet treat. Delicious chocolate sponge with chocolate chips and rich chocolate sauce. This chocolate treat is ready after just 1 minute in the microwave. Yeah, neglecting to tell us about the 5 minutes it took to prepare it, Aunt Bessie, you cow. And just a minute? Nah, it took 80 seconds. A minute if you've got a super powerful microwave, but who has one of those? What's the point? So it's chocolate flavour sponge mix with chocolate chips and chocolate sauce. What are your ingredients? Fortified wheat flour that's been kept in a castle for a few days. Dark chocolate sauce, 25%. Glucose fructose syrup. Dark chocolate, which is cocoa mass, sugar, fat reduced cocoa powder, emulsifier, soya lecithin, natural vanilla flavouring. Sugar, water, cocoa powder, preservative, which is potassium sorbate, sugar, dark chocolate chips, which is sugar, cocoa mass, cocoa butter, emulsifier, soy lecith, blah, 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 a lot of the same stuff. Skimmed milk powder, whole egg powder, raising agents stabilizer. So, suitable for vegetarians but not vegans. And it is 80 grams. So, yeah, I'm already annoyed, so this better be nice. Well, I best show you. I mean, I've shown you the pot, but do you want to see the contents? Doesn't look very appetizing. Diarrhea in a tub. Lovely. Yeah, it's all kind of stuck to the sides. Because of the way you have to get in there and stir it, it's impossible to get it all in the middle. It all just kind of goes in the pot, which is just a mess. So you wouldn't want to present this at a dinner party, that's for sure. And this has still got some uncooked batter on it, which is quite nice. Okay, so it's got kind of a glaze, because that's the chocolate sauce that you pour on top. But otherwise it's cake, so I'll get a spoon right in and see. Oh god, that's tough. Oh. Something tells me I might have overcooked it. Quite tough. Cooking cakes in the microwave isn't a good idea. Alright, let's give it a go. So this is Aunt Bessie's pot pud. Going for the taste test. Crispy. It's rock solid. It is rock solid. That might be more down to me, I don't know. I might have slightly overcooked it. But, well, I mean, it's not rock solid. I can get the spoon through it I can get through it with my teeth. It's not all that bad, but it's very dry. The chocolate sauce helps to keep it somewhat moist, but once you get down to the bottom, it's quite dry. It tastes okay. Like, it's got chocolate flavour, so it tastes alright. It's sort of a dark chocolate sauce, which is pretty good. It's sweet, it's chocolatey, but the problem is that whole chocolate flavour. It's there, but it's not as strong as you would want it to be, just because the cake is so dry. Cake should not crunch. Yeah. I wouldn't recommend this. I think cooking cake in the microwave, while it sounds like a great idea, because it's fast, you just don't get the consistency throughout the cake. Like, you don't get the right consistency through the batter. Chocolate all over me. You don't get you've got to time it perfectly, otherwise it's really easy to overcook it. If you do it in the oven and you go over by like a couple of minutes or something, it's not too bad. They might come out a little bit less soft than you want, but it's ultimately not that big a deal. But you stick it in the microwave for like 20 seconds longer or 10 seconds longer than you're supposed to, and it's very easy to not hit the mark. And these things, microwavable meals tend to have a bad habit of only giving you one microwave instructions. This does give you two. I mean, I'll give it that. It gives you for 750 watts or an 850 watts. Mine's a 700. So very rarely do I actually find something that has my microwave setting on it, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's crispy. It's hard as anything. Look at that. See, cake. You shouldn't hear that noise when you hit cake. It should hear like nothing. It should sound like nothing, because it should just sound like this, like it does on top. Because it's kind of soft on top, but then it's crunchy in the middle. So it's not great. I would recommend just getting one of those ones where the cake's already been made, because they'll have made it already in an oven and then all you're doing is heating it up. I think that is a much better idea than having to chisel your way through this rocky cake thing. Monstrosity. Yeah, wouldn't recommend. And I'm certainly never going to get one of these again. Well, maybe just to review and try some of the other flavours and see what they're like. I mean, certainly chocolatey, it's a mess. Well, that's me. That'll do for today. That's the Aunt Bessie's Pud Pot. Triple Choc sponge. Disappointing overall. I would rather have been able to have some of my quality street that I've got left over from Christmas, but never mind. Oh, achoo! Oh, it's brought out a sneeze. There you go. That's a perfect note to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe. Hit the old bell to get notifications anytime one of my videos comes out. And like the video, share it on your Instagram or your MySpace or something. Follow my Instagram. I post pictures of all the photos of... I post photos of all the stuff that I review on there. So, yeah, go and do all that. Go on the channel. Have yourself a Snack Tube marathon and just generally enjoy your lives. I'm certainly not enjoying mine right now. That's 300 calories down the drain. I will catch you later. Bye.